ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. Moshe didn't have it easy in the desert. After they left Egypt, after centuries of slavery, at any inconvenience, they started complaining. Very difficult people. Well, difficult circumstances after being enslaved for decades and decades. Of course, their disposition was not a normal one. And they were afraid in the desert. They were enslaved in Egypt, but at least they felt secure. The little bread that they received, they felt it was secure bread. In the desert, they knew that from one day to the next, maybe circumstances would change. So at any opportunity, they rebelled against Moses. But there's one rebellion that was really different. Why was that rebellion different? It was actually led by his own family. A cousin of Moshe came out and said, why should you and Aaron be the leaders of our people? We're all holy. Everybody is really holy. Why are you so special? And he challenged the authority of Moshe. Actually, he was part of the same tribe called the tribe of Levi. When Moshe came down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments, and he saw how our ancestors were dancing around the golden calf, he broke the 10 Commandments. He broke the tablets of the law. And he called out, Mil Hashem Elai, whoever is with God, let him come to me. Who came forth? The tribe of Levi. His cousin was among those that came to defend him. So he was with him. What was the problem? Well, the problem is that in the case of this man, Korach was his name, he didn't challenge him because there is no water, because there is no meat, there is no food. No, he challenged him on religious principles. He said, maybe you're not interpreting the law the way it should be. He started asking questions about what are the foundations of the Jewish traditions. And this time, Moshe couldn't take it. At other times, he pleaded with God, please, don't be angry, God. This time he said, this guy has to have an ending unlike any other human being. And actually what happened at the end was that the earth split and swallowed this Korach and all the people that were with him. According to our rabbis, this parting of the earth that swallowed Korach was really built on the 6th day of creation, because they didn't like anything that was against nature, because normally the earth doesn't open up to swallow people. So therefore they said this was created in the very beginning so that Korach should have this kind of ending. What was the problem? The problem was, first of all, that it wasn't a challenge because of lack of anything. It was a challenge against the principles of the Torah. And maybe what hurt Moshe most was his own cousin, his own family. Leaders of the people were rebelling against him, people that should know better. You know, many a time, our own family are the ones that create our greatest difficulty. So we have to speak to them. We have to be closer to them. Because when the enemy is from the outside, from somebody who's far away, we try to solve the problem. But when it happens in the midst of our own family, the pain is that much greater. So this was a different kind of rebellion. It was a rebellion within the own tribe of Moshe, where his authority was being challenged. Well, many a time we are challenged by our children. Sometimes we are challenged by our co-workers. A rabbi is challenged by the members of his congregation. And the challenges are the most difficult, the ones that come from the people that are closest to one. So one has to learn how to face these challenges. One has to be sure of one's own principles, because if one is certain that what he is doing is honest and he is doing it the right way, no challenge will make him doubt whether he's going on the right direction. So basically, like most things, it depends on our own integrity. If we are good with ourselves, if we are at peace with ourselves, we will certainly be able to withstand no matter what happens from the outside. And Moshe was certainly strong enough that he was able to withstand even a rebellion from his own cousin.